She tossed 2 moons at yo.
I know Jada Fire's still bad, bro. Ain't no way she not, bro. She was fired when she was doing the do.
Hey, nigga, I can handle that, boy. Come here, nigga. Oh!
I thought you could handle it. Hey, what the fuck?
Yeah, nigga. That nigga was talking shit, nigga.
You want some? You good?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my night's going good.
Okay, cool beans. And tonight I'm playing on
Awesome.
We Love Katamari. I don't know if y'all boys ever heard of this game right here. I had everybody in the hood playing this shit.
Everybody loves Katamari Damacy. I love that shit. It's weird, but it's great.
I don't know. Jordan never heard of it.
Nope, I'm looking up right now.
It's pretty wacky. The story is pretty funny too.
Yeah, the story is pretty funny. Oh, look, I got the business lady. But before we get started with our topic tonight, let's see if we came across any gaming news. I got something. Kev, you got something, or Jordan, you got anything?
Actually, I haven't been really doing my job lately because I just been working like a damn Mexican, so I haven't been
More like a Jamaican.
time to really look at stuff. But I would say this though, I know today they had the gameplay release of Dawn of the Bloodwalker. They showed they had like a 25.
Oh,
it's supposed to be like a new. It's supposed to be made. It's a new RPG, action RPG created by like some of the devs of The Witcher and stuff.
Okay.
And it's called Dawn of the Bloodwalker.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
I'll probably check that out. Oh Lord. Jordan, you got anything?
They're making a Xbox version of MetaQuest.
I heard about
Don't know
that.
why.
Don't know why.
Yeah. Don't know why, but I'm slightly interested. I don't know what it's gonna be about.
It's just gonna be Game Pass.
But yeah, that's what I think it is. Which, if that's the case, that makes the MetaQuest a must-have.
On the VR. So
Yeah.
So not even the PlayStation VR can probably go toe to toe with the Xbox MetaQuest. Because I think PlayStation got more games than the MetaQuest. I think
the PlayStation VR is like really underrated.
it's underutilized
People
too.
don't have it because of the price. But I don't think it's underutilized. It's not advertised for it because there's a shit. When I say a plethora of VR games for PlayStation 5, and they are really some of them are. I've had some of the best times playing, and then playing VR with the PS5.
I know.
I just think it's very like.
Village is one of them.
It's one of those things where like people talk about it. I know people talk about it, like people talk about this VR in general, but I don't think people really actually like utilizing that much because when you bring up VR to anybody, it's like they barely use it. Like the time they did use it, they had fun, but
It's niche.
I felt like it's something that it's very niche right now, and I think it's something that needs to be. There needs to be a case study on it because I figured like by this time, people would like be completely in and invested in VR, but like people technically aren't really like that.
Yeah, this around the time. Go ahead.
It's the price. It's the price point. I think that's what gets a lot of people. It's the price point, and also people know it's out there, but they don't see a lot of big games for it. It's a lot of remakes, just smaller stuff.
That's why I said it's like. Yeah, that's why I was saying it's not advertised correctly. I don't think.
Yeah, but if you get people to play it though, it can make them want to get one. I think
it's the next step in gaming.
Yeah,
that it really is.
I'm sure my friend got me into getting rings, and my friend Keenan got me into getting rings.
What, a VR?
I played that damn Star Wars game. I played that Star Wars game. We played as Darth Vader, nigga. I was at his house for like 5 hours playing that. I couldn't put it down.
What? No Beat Saber?
Nah, I didn't play Beat Saber. I played that. I played Village. I played Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, Village good.
VR with that shit was fun as hell.
Village
That
real
shit, that
good.
Resident Evil 4 VR, that shit was fun. Because you can do stuff on the VR you can't do in the actual game.
I think
So that's what I like about it. Like it's a lot more like immersive.
Okay. Let's see what I got.
And also I was gonna say one more thing. Also the battery life. If they can make the battery life to be like longer than what I think right now it's like 4 hours, I think, without charging it, 4 or 5 hours without charging it. If they could do it to make it a little bit longer, man, it'd be over, I think.
Maybe over. Yeah.
You think people gonna be walking around with VR headsets all the time? Like it's Ready Player
Like they do with
One.
I would hope not.
Hey,
like
they
they
did
did
that
with
with
the
the
Apple.
I would hope not. I would
Yeah,
definitely hope not, man.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of do want like a Ready Player One type of open world, just immersive game, because I think that's just like the end all be all.
Man, we ain't ready.
Yeah, I
for
think
that.
once an actual game comes out that's actually like that and immersive like that, then yeah, definitely gonna change. There's gonna be some head turning on that one.
Alright. So, have y'all heard of Bungie new game called Marathon?
Yes. It's an actual
Yeah, I've heard
remake.
that.
Marathon
Yeah.
is their first game.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah,
Guess what? It
Marathon
got
is the first
delayed.
game Bungie's ever made. Yeah, I know, because they stole
Okay.
artwork apparently. I don't know what the fuck with Bungie going on. I heard about that shit.
Yeah, I did too.
Cause and I'm like, I'm like, what artwork did y'all steal? This is that the Marathon is literally our first game. It was your first game as a studio. What the fuck did y'all steal? But apparently,
Yeah.
all the artwork and shit, they stole it and branded it as their own. And now, like, they got to delay because they got to do all new artwork for the shit. I'm like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Take
y'all
your time,
niggas
stop
wild.
stealing. No AI. Yeah, no AI. Man.
Shit, it's working for AI. Is working for Power World.
All right, let me see. Number 2, Donkey Kong had their own direct, and they showed Baby Pauline. A lot of people want to say this new Donkey Kong game is a prequel to the OG Donkey Kong. I kind of forgot Pauline was in OG Donkey Kong. That was the chick you had to save in Donkey
Yeah,
Kong
that
at
was
the
the
top.
princess.
Yeah, well, whatever the
Yep.
hell she was, princess, damsel in distress. They just call her that.
Yeah, because Donkey Kong Country, you play as Donkey Kong Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you follow the story from the original Donkey Kong to Donkey Kong Jr., that's who you playing as. You playing as Donkey Kong Jr. Not as
shit.
like the original Donkey Kong.
Okay.
Because the original Donkey Kong is Cranky Kong.
What the hell?
That's the original Donkey Kong.
Oh,
yeah.
Lord.
He was the first Donkey Kong. And then like the Donkey Kong Country games, you play as Donkey Kong Jr. That's his son.
So, but Cranky
That's
Kong's
wild.
in the new Donkey Kong. Man, I'm about to restart this damn level. Retry.
I don't know. Then I mean, I know that's what the lore is supposed to be. Cranky Kong is supposed to be like Donkey Kong.
I
They
think
even said
you're right.
They even put that tidbit, I think, in the fucking
In the game?
Mario movie.
In the more, see
Yeah,
it.
no, in the movie. I think they put that lore in the movie.
Don't get me wrong. I think you're
If I
right.
remember correctly.
I just think Nintendo's not retconning bullshit, or they probably forgot. I don't know. It's been long. And hang on, 'cause I'm trying to look down and play the game at the same time. Oh yeah, the Xbox partnered up with AMD to make some devices.
Oh,
Hey,
you
they
didn't see that in
partnered
the
with
Xbox Direct?
and
Yeah, I seen that.
Man.
Yeah, Steam and
Yeah,
AMD.
Xbox doing the ROG app, have their own ROG Ally coming out, and I'm gonna buy that shit.
Save your
Now,
money.
I'm buying that shit.
Save your
No,
money.
I'm buying that. It's gonna have. I can play all the Xbox games I want, plus PC games by Steam. Sure, I'm getting that. I ain't spend no money on no damn Switch 2. I know that.
Oh Lord.
Don't even get me started on that. I got a rant about the darn Switch 2. They got me fucked up.
All right.
I wasn't buying that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna be part of the problem, but I was like, no. I learned my self-worth, bro. I ain't buying no damn Switch 2.
And how much was that shit? Was 500, 450?
500
Plus the $80.
for a PS for a PS3 plus an $80 game. I'm not paying no $600-$700 for no damn Mario Kart.
And then it probably got bugs. It probably got stick drift with the controllers. You might as well.
Other than that, first of all, playing Mario Kart on the Switch online, they online is terrible. You know, the Switch 2 still uses the same fucking shitty UI from the first Switch.
Yeah, I saw
They
that.
did not change their or update their UI or nothing. I'm like, bro, I'm not paying $500 for a reskin, bro.
Nintendo is just coasting at this point, and people still fall for it. I don't know how.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then it's like you went back to LCD when the damn Switch had an old OLED. Like, come on, bro. I'm paying $500 for come on, dog. I'm getting better value by buying the OLED for $300 or $250.
And then what we're gonna do? We're gonna start
And I
doing
play Cyberpunk. I play Cyberpunk on the Switch too.
Why?
It's not bad.
Huh? Why?
Not bad. I tried it out.
Man, you can play it on
It's
PC.
not bad.
Right?
It's not, but it's. I wanted to try it out to see because that was one of the joke points when they first announced that like you play Cyberpunk 2 on it. And I'm just gonna say this: it's okay, but it's not. It's still
Nintendo
Switch. It's still a Switch, and it's like it's very inferior to the PS5 or the PC or the Xbox. Super inferior by that. It only runs at 30 frames per second, and if you get in like big firefights and shit, when you get in like big firefights and shit, the frame rate drops down to like fucking 15 to 10. It's gotten worse to like sometimes I was in like a super big firefight and I was using sand investing and stuff, and I was
went out. Oh shit, Kevin.
Yeah, I think he went out. Hey, Nintendo heard he was talking to.
Hey, took Kevin out. They sniped him.
They said
played on the RG Ally way better. Like it's just like, yo, the Switch is so inferior. The Switch 2 is so inferior, and I just don't understand why motherfuckers really bought that.
Yeah.
And like everybody's talking shit because like, yeah, you know, the Switch is so cool because it sold like 3.5 million in like 2 days or
It's
whatever.
a mobile PlayStation
like,
4, ain't it?
It's not like a PS3 at best.
A PlayStation 3. God damn. No, I think the Switch was like a PlayStation 3, man.
It's like I feel like the PS4 is I would say it's between the PS4 and the PS3.
Okay.
The PS4 is still way powerful than the Switch 2, but
Okay.
it's like it's not at the PS4 level, but it's like close.
Okay.
Like it's above PS3, but not PS4 level.
Oh shit.
That makes sense.
I only know a handful of people that got the Switch too, so I won't be playing it on my own no time soon.
I mean, most people I know got it for their kids, which that makes sense. What the fuck was that?
I only know Nintendo.
that's my bad. No, hold on.
Okay, I was like, what the hell?
Wait.
I'm trying to exit out. Leave activity. There we go.
The boy said
My
that man
bad,
about to play Farmland.
I was like, yo, what type of?
Like the notification was loud as hell. Just a bloop. Like, what the hell was that?
What game you about to play? Jordan.
I was trying to exit out of Discord. And that thing was not working. It was like,
Oh fuck! I couldn't get the penguins. All right, so.
But yeah, I like I said, the Switch 2, fuck, is complete bullshit. And anybody that buys it and got the nerve to buy the games that's like $100, y'all bugging. Y'all, Nintendo could kiss my ass. I'm no longer being a victim of Nintendo no more.
All right, well, shit. Also, too, I wanted to start getting people release dates for games that's coming up.
Words. Oh yeah, by the way, shout out to Game Freak from leaving the Nintendo sweat rooms and actually making a game to their full potential, because that new game that they got coming out looks hard as fuck, and I'm gonna enjoy the fuck out of that game. And I hope it does well.
Alrighty. Alright, so check it. Death Stranding 2 coming out this week, the 26th. If you getting it, you getting it. If you're not, you not. Y'all getting it? I might get it.
I'm not getting it at release date because I ain't never even played the first one.
Play the first one. It's actually a good game. It'll surprise the shit out you. Even though it's a walking simulator. It is what it is, but it's more relaxed. It's like me playing We Love Katamari. It's a chill game. It got some challenge to it, but you see what I'm talking about when you play it. Let me see what else come out. Donkey Kong come out. Bonanza, July 17th. So people that haven't got a Switch yet, I probably say wait until July to go pick one up, unless you really want to play Mario Kart. And last but not least, oh shit, never mind. This is not the last game. Borderlands 4 come out September 23rd. And then
Last Soul Aside, August 29th, baby. I'm waiting on that game.
Well, I don't know what other games come out in August. I just got 2 October games right quick. Ghost of Yotai and Outer Worlds 2 come out at the end of October. I'll give you a number probably on the next pod. And that's all I got. Now, today's topic, I ain't gonna count. This is kind of hard doing the switch ups and playing the game. So today's topic, we're gonna talk about our favorite gaming moments. Low key, we actually did this kind of in the first episode. Kev, you wasn't there, but you know we're gonna redo it again.
All
right. Basically, the whole premise is you're gonna take either your favorite game or your favorite moment in a game, and you're just gonna tell us that moment, but you're gonna do it based off your memory. And everybody,
my memory.
Yeah, only memory. I want you to sell me the game to make me play it if I never heard of the game. Shit. I guess Kevin, you started so I can play and whatnot. Yeah.
I'm gonna go first.
Yes, please.
No, I'm saying y'all can go first.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go first.
Oh, bet. Okay, cool. So the game I'm gonna be talking about is one of my favorite games, and Kevin, you can eat shit because you're gonna talk shit about it. Is on Kingdom Hearts 2. Aha.
I don't have an issue with Kingdom Hearts 2.
You just don't like
I
the
have
series.
An issue with I have an issue with Kingdom Hearts as a whole. I don't have an issue with the game.
Yeah. So
at least with the first and second game. The third one was definitely trash.
So check it. What year was this? 2006. Yes, I remember the year. I was so hyped to get the game, man. I was doing damn high school fraternity shit, hanging out with the quote unquote brothers, and I'm like, man, I want y'all to take me to Walmart or take me to damn Best Buy and Kmart and shit, because you know I really want to get this game. It was like, hey, after we finish eating, we gonna go. But I'm like, man, fuck all that. So I actually walked to Walmart and I walked to GameStop, and the game wasn't there. I had to honestly wait until my mama took me to Kmart to go pick it up. But that's besides the point. I'm actually want to talk about a moment in the game that had me like an and it's the last fucking boss, fucking Xemnas bitch ass. Even his name sound cool. That man sound like an anime character. He looked like straight out of JJK. And this when Kingdom Hearts was at its coolest. You know, it got Disney characters. It got Final Fantasy characters. That game was gas. That game was peak back in the day.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 was peak. I ain't gonna lie.
Kingdom Hearts 2 was peak. Now
I enjoyed the absolute fuck out of that game.
Now the last segment you had to fight the last character. His name was Xemnas. He's basically a nobody of a person that technically didn't exist. If that makes sense. Basically,
because that whole story of that fucking game.
So basically, he's a guy. His name was Xeranoid, and he technically died. And because he had a strong heart, he turned into a heartless. And because he was, you know, he also had that strong heart. His body split into a heartless and a nobody. Hence the premise of the damn series. You could take it or leave it, but that's what the game said. And I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I gotta beat up this motherfucker. Let's get it. So you start off at the peak, at the end of the level. You had some damn type of castle shit, and the castle called the world that never was, because you know they nobodies and they don't fucking exist. And I keep saying that. And you right there with your partners, Mickey Mouse, your boy Riku. You grew up with him, but you finally got his body back. So you know you over there whooping ass and shit. And Downer and Goofy, they over there looking goofy as shit. But you know they ready to bam, they ready to fight. So you go ahead and initiate the last fight, and you know Xemnas talking shit, talking about, oh, he gonna take He gonna take down Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is a big ass moon in the sky that look like a heart. But you know, the game lied because in the first game it was someplace else. But we gonna take it or leave it because you know that's fucking Kingdom Hearts. And you know, you start fighting the man, and old boy's on a ship. But in order to get to him, you gotta walk across like some buildings and shit to get to him. And then you know you beating his damn ship up. You got your big ass key. You just whacking the fuck out of shit. And you know he's in the ship. He got his own armor. He's sitting down on his damn throne. You talking about, hey, you ain't gonna beat my ass? Down there, Goofy said, yeah, right. You ain't up beating his ass. Yeah, you had to beat up the ship first. You had to beat up pieces of the ship, and then you know he's sitting on the throne. And then you like say you beat his ass. Then after that, he get off his throne and shit. And he was like, hey man, you think you really beat me? Ha ha ha. So everybody thought the fight was over. Everybody doing bullshit. And then I think Riku had opened a portal up to go back home. And everybody else went back home. Mickey went back to the house. Donald and Goofy went back to the house. And Sora and Riku, they were bullshitting. And for some odd reason, Xemnas came back. And Xemnas was like, hey, I want that round too. What y'all boys gonna do? And Sora and Riku was like, all right, bet. But then Xemnas bitch ass was in a fucking Gundam. Yes, I remember that. He was in a fucking another spaceship type thingamabob. It wasn't a ship, it was a fucking Gundam. Matter of fact, nah, it wasn't even a Gundam, it was a fucking Digimon. And he started flying around and shit. And then you know Riku and Sora, they had to catch up to him, and they can't fly. So they was like, okay, bet. We got our own little skateboard type shit, our hoverboard type shit. We'll catch up with you and beat your ass. And that's exactly what they did. They caught up with him and beat his ass. In that damn Digimon, he pulling that same shit that he did before, sitting on his throne, not doing shit. And Riku and Sora ran that fade. Nah, but check it. After that, you end up in this damn domain expansion type shit. Y'all in the middle of fucking nowhere. It's basically like gray as hell white. Y'all in the middle of nowhere. Y'all in domain expansion type shit. And you know he talking shit, talking about, yeah, he gonna open up Kingdom Hearts and get all the hearts and control every damn heart on the planet, I think. Yeah, and then Riku is sort of like, hey, you know, we can't allow you to do that. So this is the best part of the fight, by the way. So check it. After that, oh boy, like, okay, let's get this shit started. You grab both them boys by the damn chest and toss their bitch asses in the air. And you over there dodging down fucking sword swings like it's fucking Dragon Ball Z. You in a swinging, swag, wee. And then he does his damn fucking special in the air that you gotta counter. If you wait at a given time, you can counter the shit all the way. But if you press it too early, you know, you just counter it a little bit. And then, you know, you're on the ground fighting them with damn Riku and your boy, and y'all going back and forth like it's a damn mixtape. Like y'all the fucking Migos in that bitch, y'all going back and forth. So, you know, y'all going back and forth beating his ass, and he was like, you know what, fuck it. Hey, you the main character, right? You're Sora. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lock your ass in place. So he actually stopped your character, did a move, and lock him in his spot, right? And this time you actually get to play with Riku, which was dope. Cause it's like, okay, cool, Sora trapped. All right, Riku, it's your turn. And you had to play as Riku to get your ass over there to stop him from killing Sora. If you don't stop him, you know, gets game over. So you gotta stop him at that point. You stop him, and then you do like this super move, fucking Dragon Ball Z counter down move. And then you beat his ass. Then after that, he was like, all right, check it. He threw you back up in the air, and again, and y'all, like I said, y'all weaving in the air, dodging down fucking sword swings, and going back and forth with the man. Like I said, like it's Dragon Ball Z. And you wouldn't catch this from a damn Kingdom Hearts game. Like, it was just top tier. Like, they didn't do this in the first game, but they did in the second game, and they treated it like it was a fucking anime. So you over there beating his ass. It's technically round 2 of the fight. He's still in that same shit, and he's just a little bit stronger, and you gotta counter his shit. So he gets real desperate, and I thought this was the coolest shit in a Kingdom Hearts game. So after you get his health to like almost a little bit low, he gets desperate, and he shoots like a whole bunch of he knocks both of y'all in the middle of a dome, and he shoots an ass of lasers at you. Let's not forget he has like 2 damn red lifesavers beating your ass, and he shoot an ass of lasers at you, and all the lasers are like in like on top of the dome type shit, and you and your boy Riku, y'all back to back, and then the damn lasers start to crash in on you, and you pressing the buttons while you doing this. You deflecting all the lasers in that fucking dome. Like y'all Goku and Vegeta type shit. And I'm sitting there like, oh shit. Once you do that, fucking Sora start fighting that man, and then the bad dude end up kicking his ass just a little bit, and Riku end up getting your back and kick his ass just a little bit, but he knocks Riku down like hard as hell. But you like, man, fuck that, you ain't gonna knock my boy like that. So he did like some damn super move to knock him back. So you sitting on the ground with Riku. He's like, hey Riku, get your bitch ass up. Riku look up and like, okay man, I see what you about to do. You about to unlock the damn key move on his ass. So you stick your keyblade up. Riku touch the keyblade to shoot a damn beam at that man, and you fucking unlock his heart. They have his ass stunned in the air, and he got popped. But you know what the good thing is? The game know that this moment was cool. So the game was like, hey, we'll let you get the last hit. Put the controller back in your hand. So you walk up to that man and just go ahead and unflail his last damn health bar until the game was fucking over. And that's one of my damn old shit moments in gaming. And it's funny, gaming to me hasn't really peaked like that in a long time. We got games that did that shit, but Kingdom Hearts did it. And I think everybody was still hyped because of that damn fight. Everybody was expecting Kingdom Hearts 3 and the other damn spin-offs to be that cool, and they never were. That was kind of a letdown. Yeah, that's my first shit. That's my first one. Shit, I got 2 more games. Technically, I got 3 more games. But I'll let y'all go.
Go ahead, Jordan. What you got?
Like I said, it could be a gaming moment. It could be like a moment that happened in real life. That's part of a game. Like I said, it could be anything, like any like type of gaming moment.
I got you. So you're a play game and you're having fun with it, right? And the premise of the game is basically, is in that moment, you make your daughter cry.
Wait, what?
And in that moment, it also you okay. So basically, you destroy her stuffed animal, which makes her cry, and that makes the game. You know that you get further along in the game that way, right?
Wait,
right?
what?
And let me tell you that knowing that. And playing that game, it was a little traumatizing at first because the parents are cheering on that they made their daughter cry, right?
But what game is
That's
this?
Some terrible parent. It Takes Two.
It Takes Two?
It Takes Two.
Okay, it makes sense.
Yeah. And so the premise of the game is basically it's 2 parents who are going through a divorce.
Yeah.
And there's this book. So basically, it gets shrunk into a doll, and there's this book that is, it's like a romance book or whatever, and the kid wishes that their parents can make up and be together again, right?
Yeah.
And so throughout the entire story, the parents are bickering back and forth about any and everything. They're like, you basically how couples bicker, that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
And you work all the time, but you're never home, and all this other stuff, right?
Yeah.
So there's a moment in the game where, in order to progress further in the game, you have to make the daughter cry, right?
Yeah.
I forget. What was the reason why? They needed her tears to unlock something like that. I don't know. so you're basically you're these 2 little dolls, and you're chasing around her stuffed animal, right? And eventually you kick her stuffed animal off I think it's either kick her or something. She falls off a cliff, and gets destroyed essentially. And so, and then it goes. Next scene, it shows the daughter, is crying, is blah blah blah, and then you also side by side scene, you see the parents cheering on that they made their daughter cry, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a little messed up. It's a lot messed up. I'm like, dang, they really like. If that doesn't tug at your heartstring as you're playing the game, you're just like, dang, I feel really bad because I just made this little girl cry for no reason, all because the parents need to do something. I need some shitty parents, man. Some terrible parents.
But shit, the hell
And
they
then
small.
And then at the end of the game as well, I think she does she run away? She like runs away to a bus stop or something like that. The parents catch up to her, smooth things over, blah blah blah. It's happy. They don't end up being together at the end, but they end up basically learning more about each other and being friends at the end. But yeah, that's one game I played recently that was like, it's a fun game to play with the wife. Fun game to play with the wife. And then if I would have known that, I would have picked an entirely different game. I'm not gonna lie. Because why am I gonna sit there and just this whole entire time this little girl is sad because her parents are getting a divorce.
Yeah.
That's all she was. She just wants her parents to be back together. That's all. I'm like, dang, man, that's all she wants. But yeah, that's a fun little. I mean, it wasn't fun, but it's just like, dang, like they really did their thing with that game.
Shoot, I never played it. Shit, I might play it just to make the little girl cry.
Damn.
It is fun. It is fun to play. So I mean, besides that moment, I mean, it has this cute little moments and all, but yeah, it's good.
Shit.
Okay.
If you want me to go again, or you got your.
So
you
one of
got
my
yours.
moments, I got my. So one of my moments is technically in tournament, and Kwame knows about this. So this is basically how I met Gator and Phil.
Oh shit.
So I used to work at the GameStop in Orangeburg.
Okay.
And because I was into fighting games and stuff like that, anytime when I had, it depended on who the manager was at the time, but the manager I know that let me run tournaments frequently was this manager named Ryan, cool as hell. He's like, yeah, you can run the tournaments and stuff and get people to show up. I don't have no problem running tournaments for midnight launches for certain fight games.
Yes, sir.
So, and Kwame can attest to this. I was like, this is like when I did nothing at all but played video games.
Damn.
At the time, I was just going through a lot of stuff, and I didn't really have nothing going for myself outside of I just got out of the military and everything, so I didn't really have much going on too much. But yeah, we used to run the tournaments and stuff. And yeah, like I remember, like I was like basically like the villain of Orangeburg. Like niggas just hated to see me when the tournament was popping on. Like niggas just hated to see me because most of the time I would win most of them. So when people saw me at tournaments, they just hated me. I never felt so hated at my whole entire life. So one of the tournaments in particular was the Naruto Storm Revolution tournament, and it was funny. It was this one guy who used to come. He comes in. He talks about like all these like different like moves and all these different like cancels and attacks and all this shit like that. He basically like he's spitting game speak to me and shit like like nobody knows what he's talking about and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I was like, man, I just be playing, bro. I don't be doing all that crazy shit. I just be playing. So we playing this one, like,
why you had to do that man like that?
So like, I mean, like, I just let him.
You let him talk.
Honestly, like, I let him talk his shit. Yeah, I let him talk his shit, man. Like he was talking his shit. Like he's like, yeah, I'm over. This is gonna be easy. Like his friends, they go to college. Say that's all that nigga do is play Naruto in the dorms and stuff. So he's
probably playing the computer.
So, okay, cool.
On normal.
Playing online, probably playing online.
Probably.
But yeah, we said that's all that man stays in the dorm and plays that shit. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I we get to the final match, and it's me and him at finals.
Okay.
We fast forward to the final, we get the final shit, and like, so the friends I play with, I had this nickname in on too. I'm known as the demonic puppet master because I played with Conqueror and Granny Chio. I play with all the puppet users.
Oh Lord.
Those are my main characters. So like, throughout my friends would call me the demonic puppet master. So, you know, he had I forgot who the hell he had. But anyway, he plays me or whatever. And he's like, oh, you picked the puppets. So, you know, everybody underestimated the puppets. Like, you picked the puppets? So this about to be easy. So my best friend Cameron, he's there watching the tournament this whole time. You know, he's right there watching and everything. And the first round, because you get 2 rounds, right?
Yes, sir.
And like the 2 rounds are subsequent of each other, if that makes sense. So basically, like, you have there's life bar. Basically, when your life bar goes down, depletes, then you get back up, and then your life bar fills back up, and now it's the second basically like the second round, basically. But the life that I had, I still keep. You got to take me down and get me down to that thing or whatever.
Okay.
So he beats me the first round. Like he takes me out or whatever, because we was gonna do. But the original tournament was supposed to be like double elimination, but I was like, it's no point in double elimination because you technically get 2 chances.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's built in that way to get 2 chances. So we don't have to do double elimination. Plus, it makes the tournament go by faster and everybody can get the fuck on out. We ain't up here until like 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, playing the field or not. So I get to fighting him or whatever. He gets me the first round and shit. So like Cameron looks at me. This is the funny part. And this is what Cameron knew I was just testing him. Like the whole time, the first round, I was just testing him to see how he plays. So like I let him get the dub. Like, I let him get the first round off and shit. And Cameron was looking at me like, you just falling for stuff. Like Cameron just gave me that look. And I look back at Cameron and I smile. And you just hear in the background, oh, that nigga wasn't even playing. That nigga was testing. The nigga was testing him. And then after that, it was over. I went in on his ass. I beat the fuck out of him. Like, yo, I got my round back. And he goes to awakening mode. Like awakening mode is like this, like, you know, big like shit that just makes you super powerful and like it's really hard to stop or whatever.
Okay.
But like he was dashing towards me, and I was literally jumping over him every time he dashed, and I was just fucking him up with the puppies, just tearing his ass up. So I eventually, you know, I get to the point where I beat the shit out of him. I beat him. And everybody was so shocked. His friends were shocked. Like his friends, you know how black people is, bro. His friends were giving that. His friends were giving that nigga so much. Like I kind of felt bad because his friends were giving that nigga so much hell. He's like, nigga, you let this dude beat you. All you do is play this game. How you lost? You play this game 24/7. You don't do nothing. You don't play no other game. And they were just letting this man have it. They letting this man have it. Yo. So like all of a sudden I'm like, GG. Like I don't know what happened. I'm like, bro, it was easy. You played the same way like everybody else do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was kind of telling them, like, yeah, you ain't as good as you think you do. And so after that, he leaves. Or whatever. You know, I win a tournament, I get my game or whatever. He leaves or whatever. So I ain't think nothing more about it.
Yeah.
Bro, how about like the next day? The next like the next couple of days, that next weekend or whatever, I'm working. And so his friends come in the GameStop. You know what I'm saying? And when I tell you, they said this nigga went in a dorm, locked himself in a room, and just played Naruto all day. And he said he ain't leave the room in like a week. I was like, bro, y'all lying. He's like, nah, bro. He did not take that defeat lightly, bro. Like, he literally locked himself in the room and just trained on Naruto, bro.
The fuck?
We had to get him up out the room. And when I say I was laughing so hard about that shit, yeah, I was laughing so hard about that shit. I'm like, bro, it's not that serious, bro. It's just a game.
That man's gonna come back and beat your ass.
I know, like I'm like, yo, is this nigga gonna come back and like try to shoot up the GameStop because I beat him in the game or something?
Nah, man,
they was like, that nigga, they said you know how black people, they was probably exaggerating, but they was like, yeah, that nigga was kind of crying, yo. I like, he wasn't crying over no damn game. You know how I like, damn, bro, y'all lying now. He wasn't crying now. They was like, nah, he was sad, bro. He locked himself in the room and everything, bro. I like, damn. Oh well, that's why I said he underestimated. He was talking all that junk. I let him talk all the. I let him pop off and everything. I let him talk all the junk he wanted. Like when he beat me that one round, he did a little pop off. He's like, yeah, see, it's done. This is, yeah, nothing. It's nothing to me. I'm like, all right, bet. And yo, that's one of my, memorable moments because like that was a game I played a whole lot. So for me to like go to, and I used to go to tournaments for at anime conventions when they had it. So like I played that shit a whole lot. But for some reason, this dude just thought he was like the ultimate player for it, and he wasn't.
Man,
and it felt good.
You took
But
that man
also,
out of his element.
but that also made me hated by a lot of people, even people that's supposed to call my friends, because like it was like anytime I showed up to a tournament, like they did not like to see me win.
Damn.
And they would cheer against me. I'm like, bro, what the hell I do to y'all?
You public enemy #1.
Yeah, you beat him way too
Public
much.
enemy.
That's all.
Yeah, public enemy. Yeah, public enemy #1, I guess. But yeah, and like I did my pop off. I'm like, yeah, what's my name? And like, yo, my homeboys was like, Cameron was like, Demonic Puppet Master. I'm like, what's my name? Demonic Puppet Master. Yeah, that nigga did not like that shit. That nigga did not like that shit.
Yeah, you getting them saying that weird ass name and shit.
Yeah, it's not weird. That's what I was. I played the Puppet Master, so like, I was demonic with that nigga. Cause like I was one of the few people who actually played. Nobody picked the puppets.
All right.
So like I was one of the few motherfuckers that actually played the puppets. And yo, I was damn good.
Demonic Puppet Master. All right, cool. I got another one. Hang on. Spoiler alert: I will be talking about The Legend of Zelda. Ooh, I said that wrong. Oh fuck, I fucked up again. I will be talking about The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way,
Go ahead.
I just want to put this thing out there. It's a very unpopular opinion. I'm not a fan of those games.
What game?
I love Zelda games. I'm not a fan of Tears of the Kingdom or the other one that was before that one.
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of it.
You don't like the building?
I don't like shit where I gotta build. You know that. You know I have a thing against that. I don't like any game where I gotta build shit. I don't like it.
You don't like Fortnite? That's crazy, man.
Hell no. I don't like Fortnite.
He played with no build.
But I
fair.
don't like building stuff. Like I just don't like that crafting shit. I like crafting stuff, but if I have to like take parts and make buildings and shit and all that crap, like yeah, I'm not doing it. I don't like it. So that's my thing with that. I don't like that.
Yeah, it's a good game, man. You never played it?
I mean, I played it. I played the first. I didn't play this Tears of the Kingdom, but I played Breath of the Wild, and it's cool and everything. I mean, like, I just don't like Zelda in the Skyrim like setting. I miss the dungeons and stuff. I miss the old format. I like the old format. Me personally,
You like the Ocarina of Time format or whatever.
That's fair,
Open-ended.
that's fair. I can
Majora's
understand
Mask. Like I like this. I like the Super Nintendo. Or my favorite one is Link to the Past Super Nintendo. That's my favorite all-time Zelda game.
I like Link to the Past.
And I like that. I like the Game Boy Color ones. So I like those, but I just don't like the whole Breath of the Wild. I mean, not the whole, but the whole Skyrim Zelda game.
Damn.
I still want to play it though. Like I know I haven't played Zelda in a while, but I still want to play it though. Yeah, if I know I'm not gonna like it, but you know.
Well, this might hype you up to play it, man. All right, so like I say, spoiler alert. I ain't gonna spoil. So when you play like the new Zelda games, they tell the story out of order. You can do it. You can get the story in order, but you got to go to a particular spot to get pieces of the story. And with the way the game is, you're not gonna really go in order. You're just gonna go to where the hell you want to go, but you might pick up the pieces out of order. So the premise of Tears of the Kingdom, you play as, of course, Link, and something happened in the caves with Zelda. She found like some type of ancient shit that pretty much unlocked some shit, and she got sent to the past.
Damn. Okay.
And it's your job to actually go like find a way to go get her back, type shit.
Okay.
So the whole game, and it's a goal for it, is to find what happened to Princess Zelda That's the whole goal to the game. And they got parts of the game where you trying to figure out where the fuck this dragon came from. And man, I'm about to fucking skip this level. Where like there's a dragon flying around the damn area, and you going around asking people like, hey, what happened to Zelda? Have you seen Zelda? Type shit. And everybody's like, man, I didn't really see her. Or, this is the last place I heard where she was at. And you, like I said, you keep playing until you like get all the pieces of what happened to Zelda. So here's what happened. Zelda got caught up with like some shit that happened in the past, and I think she met her pops. I think. And she met like with like some ancient guardians from back in the day, and they had to like fight in some. They had to do like some fight type shit. And then when she ended up helping them boys out, they was telling her a way for her to get back home. But what ended up happening, she ended up turning into the fucking dragon that's flying around in the game. And she been stuck like that for years. And I'm sitting there, and then once I got like all the pieces of the story, I'm like, damn, that's low key fucked up. So that one dragon that's been flying around like forever, that's been Princess Zelda the whole time. And it makes sense why she crying, because damn, she been stuck as a damn dragon for X amount of years. She legit.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, she legit couldn't go back to her time, which they told her she couldn't go back. But she transferred to a dragon to actually get her to actually survive for all that time, so that Link can actually find her and change her back. Now, here's the premise. The game has like two parts of the game. They had like the surface level stuff and the cave shit. It made the game twice as long. So you sitting here thinking like, oh man, I gotta get to the castle and do castle shit. But no, that ain't the case. You do the castle shit and the game be like, oh no, there's still more shit you gotta do. You gotta go in the caves to go do something else. So you end up doing everything that you need to do, and the game kind of hype you up like, hey man, you gotta go in the basement for one last time to fight Ganon. And you like, okay, cool, I might go fight this motherfucker. That was the hardest fight in the motherfucking game. I ain't going cap. Bro, roll on that shit. That was the hardest fight in the game. So basically it take you a minute to get down there. It wasn't an easy feat to get down there. You had to fly and do this other type of bullshit. And then when you finally get down there, his bitch ass, he's hitting you and taking half your hearts. Bro, come on, damn it.
Dang.
And he's fighting you like a damn Dark Souls boss now. Like he's beating your ass. And he has this mechanic. Every time that he hits you, he takes away your max health. So not only that he's taking half your health, he probably taking 2 hearts away from your ass, so you can't use them hearts. And even when you heal back up, you don't heal them hearts back up. And then he got like these damn weird ass dark ass attacks that do the same damn thing. They got certain areas in the map where you can't go or you can't step in because you in the dark. And he over there beating your ass. And then once you finally beat him in that fucking fight, it turns into like a Zelda game. That motherfucker turned into a dragon, and you grab him in the back, and you in the air with Princess Zelda type shit. So you already know what's about to happen, because it's a Legend of Zelda game. Princess Zelda's gonna help you fight Ganon like she normally do, but she's doing it in dragon form. So you riding her as a dragon to catch up with damn Ganon as a dragon, and you hitting him in the back, and you beating his ass. You getting the Master Sword, you yakking away. You fall off, she'll catch you, rinse and repeat. You do it up to 3 times. Once you finally kill Ganon bitch ass as a dragon, some mystical shit happen, and then you in the sky. And then the beautiful thing about it, Princess Zelda end up turning back into like, well, the fuck she is, some elf type creature, and she floating in the sky, and y'all both falling, and y'all both in the air, and you gaining your consciousness. The game sit there and remind you like, hey, you still got your goal to finish. find Princess Zelda. So she's below you, and you above her, and you got like a diving mechanic. So the game put the controller back in your hand like Kingdom Hearts 2 type shit. And you go ahead and finish the task of saving Princess Zelda from falling out of the sky. So you over there doing like a fucking dive to go catch up to her to go get her ass. I thought that was kind of cool. Cause you know you actually did one of the hardest fights in the game, and the game rewards you by finishing your damn task. So once you do that, you know the game over. You know, Princess Zelda like, oh my god, you know I've been a dragon for so long. Link, did you know I was a dragon? And you like, Link was like, you know Link don't talk.
Nigga said hi. Yes.
I don't even think he say hi y'all in damn Breath of the Wild. I like I said, he don't talk. But yeah, Prince Zelda, you know, they live happily ever after, or I guess until they gotta fight Ganon again, because that man is a entity that keeps coming back.
Yeah. He keeps getting reincarnated.
Yeah. And that's it for the Legend of Zelda, man. Yeah, the game was low-key sad. Cause that was low-key fucked up what they did to Zelda. They turned to a dragon, and her ass had to wait like 1,000 years to actually turn back to a regular person. That's a fate worse than death. I'm just saying, that's a fate worse than death. You got to sit there in the sky and watch everybody live for a long ass time until you get to be brought back to life. I can't do that.
Hey man, these games can be sad sometimes.
Yeah, that's some sad ass shit. And the thing is, it was her fault. She went digging for shit that she wasn't supposed to be going to dig with, and she got sent back to the past. And they couldn't send her back to her regular time, but they found her a way to survive long enough for her to, you know, get back sent back to her time, and a possibility of her not turning back to a human being or whatever the fuck she is.
Yeah.
And that's it for the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Y'all should play it.
You want a game that teaches you about real life?
What's that?
Job Simulator.
Unintentionally, it teaches you about real life, right? It teaches you more about how to manage your money. So, let me tell you a story, a little story. You know, you're over there picking the grass. You know, the weeds keep popping back up. You know, you get the peaches, you get the apples. You know, good old Tom Nook. Good old Tom Nook.
Oh shit! Hey, Kevin, you talking about your game that you? Tom Nook's
my first time playing Animal Crossing. I was so happy to get that first upgrade.
God.
I was just like, heck yeah. And then I was just like, okay, cool. I'm about to get the next upgrade, right? What is it this time? Oh, Lord. Hey, what's that price? You want 1,000,000 bells? Okay.
1,000,000 bells.
Man, I'm over here. Well, it might not be. I can't remember the exact number, but you gotta, they increase it by like tenfold or something like that. So I'm out this.
That game is some fuck shit, bro. You know that game tells you that business is not good, bro. That's what they tell you.
Oh, definitely. It tells me, hey, you can keep on working, but you'll never achieve your dream, but to the very, very end.
Yeah, that's real
I don't understand why people love that game so much. Like maybe it's like the little animal sprites that make people like, it attracts you there.
It's like your own little neighborhood or something like that. You go in and
it's fucking terrible, bro.
Yeah, you go. I mean, as a kid, I liked it. I was like, okay, this is fun. Go in and interact a little bit. Oh, I get to fish a little bit. Oh, catch some butterflies. All this fun stuff.
That's funny.
And then come to find out, in order to get the biggest house, you got to keep paying him more money.
Oh, Tom, no, put you in debt.
You. He really do. He really do.
Inadvertently.
He put you in debt without you even asking for the shit. Like, first of all,
yeah.
Like, what the fuck is bells?
First of all, the dark side of the game is you a fucking kid that got killed by a Kappa, which then you get transported to this world.
That's what I heard.
Called the Animal Crossing.
That's
You get-
what I heard.
You're actually playing as a child who got killed by Kappa. And what Kappas do is that the legend goes is that they attack children by ponds and drown them. And then when they drown them, they take their souls, and their souls are transported to what's basically Animal Crossing. It's a world that you can never leave, and everybody looks like animals.
Well, you can go to somebody else's world.
Your soul is trapped. Yeah,
That's
because
true.
it's another kid with a soul trap. On top of that, you go to this fucking town. First of all, you're a fucking child, and this motherfucking coon named Tom Nook come to you
Who's a
and
crook?
like, hey,
He's a crook.
welcome to your town. And he says it's your town.
Yeah,
Welcome
it's
to
your
your
town.
Guess what?
Yeah, he gets you with that.
I got
He was like,
this. I got this house for you.
Yeah,
It's
of
free.
course-
Nobody
of course-
lives in it.
Of course you
Hey,
want that house.
alright,
Man.
yeah.
It's your town.
I'll give you this right here. Oh, just by the way, you got the house, you good? Okay, just by the way, like, okay, so now you gotta pay me for the house. You gonna be in extreme fucking debt. Oh, you can work at my shop to work it off. He lets you work at his shop for like 3 days. Nah, nigga, you gotta get another job, bro. You can't keep doing this. So he kicks you out the job he got you at the shop.
Well, he
and
kicked you
now
out the job. See, I never played the game.
Yeah, the first
Yeah.
one, that nigga, like, yo, you work for him for like a couple of days, and then after a couple of days, he's like, nah, I don't need you no more.
Yeah,
You gotta
'cause you
figure
did
out how to
Something
make
like
money.
that. Yeah, you gotta
You
figure
gotta
it out
figure
on
out,
your
you
own.
gotta figure it out how to make money and pay
Yeah,
when
because
you own.
you did a terrible job. He don't need your ass no more. That's why.
He don't need you no more.
You basically
You did a
you
good-
get fired
you
from
did a
your
good
first.
job.
You get fired from your first job with that.
Yeah, you get fired from your first job. In the past couple of days, you get fired because you was caught in the back stealing boxes, and they got you on video. So you get fired.
You
from the-
still
you
in
get fired
boxes
from
in
your-
Animal Crossing. Like, what the fuck
on
the
your
animals
day
are
off-
doing with
on
the
your day
boxes?
off. And now look, now you a fucking child. You ain't supposed, cause he ain't supposed to have you working anyway. Child labor laws, okay? You ain't supposed to be working no way. Now you a fucking
They
child
don't
Catch
exist in that world. They
Yeah,
don't exist in that
catch it.
world.
catching fish and fucking seashells and bugs to sell the
And-
niggas so you can get bells and pay this nigga off. Then it's like, hey, thank you for paying your house off. Hey, but like, you want a bigger house though? I'll put you in
Exactly.
more
That's,
debt.
hey, that's where he gets you. It'd be like, you want a bigger house?
You
All
damn
right,
right
bet.
you want
Here
a
you
bigger
go.
house, man. You stay in there
Tom,
indefinitely.
All
Tom
because you
Nook
get
is-
little.
all time.
get- But the one
And
good
everybody
aspect
in
I
the
did
town
like.
is in on it. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's
Everybody
true,
in the
that's
town
true.
is in on it. Play your ass. You just a sucker for everybody.
You a
You over there,
sucker.
you over there catching bugs for this nigga. You're catching fish for this other dude. Then you catching seashells for this dude. Hey, look, this museum is empty. We need to find fossils. They got your ass out there searching for fossils. Now you a fucking, now you know, like I'm saying, like they got you doing all this fuck
The
shit.
geographer.
Yeah,
like,
you all that.
archaeology. You an archaeologist. You a damn. You do everything. You delivering mail and shit.
You
like,
a
bro.
mailman. You a postal. You
Yeah,
working for the
man,
postal
but you
service.
everything.
So what the fuck the animals do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
What you mean? What you
They
mean,
in-
bro?
they
They,
in on
they
it.
don't
They
do
don't do shit.
anything. You do everything.
All they do is talk to you, and they talk to you in a stupid, annoying voice. That
What about Isabella? Isabella working. Yeah, I ain't gonna do my girl Isabella like that. I know she working. I know Isabella
they-
working, man.
In the first one, you got the dog at the train station. Like every few days, he plays some really sad music from time to time.
I wonder
Because
why.
he feels sorry for you because you a slave to the whole town. You a slave to the whole town, nigga. You fresh meat. You got off the bus to work. You thought this shit was gonna be sweet. Nah, they got you off the bus to work, bro. That was the Kappa killed you, put you in the prison bus, nigga. You going to work. Your soul, I'm putting your soul to work. You out there working.
Why the animals
whole
looking at you?
Yeah, the whole time they in on it. They asking you to do shit like, bro, I'm trying to catch these seashells. You want me to do stuff? I don't want to do nothing. Bro, they get their lazy ass up and have you deliver stuff to the other dude's house. No, they want to give you an item so you can deliver it to somebody else's house. Like, nigga, they did that.
Mhm.
You got feet. That's all you is. That's all Animal Crossing is. You the town bitch. You the only human there, and you the town bitch, and you just all you do the whole game
You
is
town
do what they
bitch.
tell you to do. And try to get out of debt that you ain't gonna never get out of.
Hey.
Nah, they had cheats out there, so you could easily get make your money though.
Rock the bells. Or whatever Lil Wayne said.
Definitely. So as a kid though, I mean the game was fun. I'm just sitting around. I'm just sitting here playing basically The Sims, but by myself. I don't know. It was fun. It was fun as a little kid. Traumatizing at times though. When you realize what you're doing, you're just like, dang man, I'm out here just slaving away.
Here's the difference between that and The Sims. At least in The Sims you play God. The Sims you play God. And Animal Crossing, you just a slave. You an indentured servant. Hey, you want to play a QT game that hides you actually being a slave, but it's technically the life of a slave. You want to experience slavery, but in a QT little world where it's surrounded by so much cuteness and pleasantries that you don't know that you a slave.
That game has sequels, man.
Play Animal Crossing.
Yeah, it got sequels, got everything.
Tom Nook's a crook. That's what my daughter said. Tom Nook's a crook.
You don't have to deliver it, but honestly, you don't have to deliver people's mail. You don't have to do any of that stuff. Like it don't even. I didn't do it.
And what makes it worse is on the sequels, this nigga Kids is in on it, bro.
The kids. So Tom Nook got kids.
He got kids, and they in on the kid.
And they laughing at you?
Yeah, they laughing at you.
Every time you close that door, they laughing at you.
For real?
I mean, I can only imagine.
The kids laughing at you, the raccoon kids. Like, hey,
bro, you're literally doing all the agriculture. You're planting all the trees, all the vegetables, and they just living off the shit. They just living off you.
Yeah,
you ain't gotta do nothing. They ain't gotta do shit.
But it's entertainment for kids. That's all.
Shit, more adults play that than kids.
Yeah,
that's true. That's definitely true.
Yeah, because they understand what being in debt is.
It's like, but if you're in a cutesy little world, I don't mind being a slave for these cutesy ass animals, man. That's how they get you.
No animals don't give a fuck about you.
Oh, none. Especially Tom Nook.
Tom Nook.
At least Tom Nook is honest with who he is, and he shows you who he is in the very beginning.
But the dog honest too.
That is true. That is true.
The dog feels sorry for you.
AK Father just feels sorry for you. Like, yo, they got your ass.
He do.
They got your ass in here working like you a slave, man. You a slave. You know that, dog? That's why I come here and play my music, man, for you to help you feel better. Because you a slave, bro. You doing all this work. It's better than real life. It's worse than real life. You working the land just to get some little nooks and crannies to put in the house that you still paying on.
It's your house, dog.
You still paying on that motherfucker.
At least in that world, they give you a place to live. So I mean, there's some upsides to it, I guess.
You can be staying in a ditch. Oh man, hey Kev, you got another gaming moment?
Yeah, I got another one.
Yeah, I got two more. My other two ain't as long as the other two, but go ahead.
It's one of my ultimate gaming moments, man. This is the first game I ever felt something about a character on a video game.
And man,
the first thing I felt emotions. No, I ain't about to bust no damn man. I felt emotions. I was sad. I was angry. I cried. And I thank my older brother for putting me on. This is what really got me into RPGs.
Oh, word.
JRPGs, and it's this amazing game called Final Fantasy VI.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's actually in English. In English, it was Final Fantasy 3 at the time on the Super Nintendo.
Final Fantasy,
and it was an amazing game. About at one point you're playing as this chick named Terra, who's like, at first she's like with these two guys named Biggs and Wedge, Star Wars reference, Biggs and Wedge, and they're in these suits called Magitech armor suits, and they're looking for an Esper, which is the what they call summons back then. They called the Espers in that game. And
Magic.
you go to this town called Narsh, and you basically fucking just invade their town, and you fuck everybody up with these goddamn mechs, because these mechs shoot like magic beams out of them.
What the hell?
And missiles and shit. Yeah, they're just amazing thing. They basically, it's machines that's basically use magic. In this world, magic cannot be used. Like everybody forgot basically how to use magic. So if you can use magic, it's a very powerful thing. So anyways, you run into this Esper, and this Esper contacts you as Terra, and basically kills Biggs and Wedge. It's like makes them disappear. And then you find out that you was getting controlled. You had this little crown on you, and you was getting controlled by the Empire, and you lost your memory. You don't know what the hell is going on. This guy named Locke, who's like a treasure hunter, comes and tries to help you. He saves your life because the town you just destroyed, well, you didn't destroy the town, but the town that you just fucked everybody up in, they're looking for you because they found out that you were being harbored in the town.
Yeah.
So Locke is like trying to help you, and he basically saves your life, and
Okay.
you're still trying to figure out who you are and stuff like that. And so like Locke is like, well, I know somebody that might be able to help you. So he takes you to this guy named King Edgar in this kingdom called Figaro. And
You got better memory than me, man.
oh yeah, because this game I played so much. Like this is apex of gaming, bro. Like,
Apex.
and you run into this little fucking clown looking guy. Because he's looking for you. Yeah, Kefka.
Yeah,
Yes.
I remember Kefka. He's a bitch.
I want to say this. I'm not gonna like just like tell you step by step of the game, because I want everybody to experience for themselves and enjoy the game, because the game is fucking phenomenal.
They plan on.
especially for-
They might do a remake, man. I heard rumors.
I'm hoping so. But if you can't get to the remake, you can at least play the remaster, the Final Fantasy Collection remaster. They actually on sale in the PlayStation Store. Final Fantasy 6, I think it's like only $8, $8 or $12. I highly recommend getting it and playing it. I think you guys would enjoy it, especially if you're into RPGs and stuff like that. So Kefka, this dude's a fucking maniac, right? He's a general. He's like one of the generals of the Gestalian Empire, and he's looking for you and trying to hunt you down. And basically, Locke and Edgar are basically trying to, help you run away and get away from him, because they want you to join their group. There's a resistance that's against the Gestalian Empire called the Returners, and they're trying to get you to return. Basically, trying to get you to join that group. And Terra didn't want to join the group, but she kind of was forced because Locke saved her life and shit like that. So, anyways, so Kefka is the son of a bitch. The worst. This is on a Super Nintendo game, by the way, guys. Just to understand it. This is 16-bit.
16-bit.
The Super Nintendo.
Looking worse than Pokemon.
The themes on there were so great. So I'll just tell you some scenes. That's some memorable scenes. One of the memorable scenes that anybody that has played this game will tell you.
I remember the ghost.
When you realize how evil Kefka is. So basically, they are besieging the kingdom of Doma, and the Doma is surrounded by a moat, and basically it's practically impenetrable. They sent so many units out there, and they have a warrior named Scion. He's a samurai for the kingdom of Doma, and he's like a one-man army. He's fucking fucks everybody up that attacks, and the military, when they get there, the fortress itself is so impenetrable they can't get through. They can't get through the door. They can't just get in. So there's 3 generals of the Gestalian Empire. There's Kefka, General Leo, and General Celeste. So at the time, General Leo was there. General Leo is he's a general, but he's not evil. He's like more of a humanitarian. So like he tries to solve stuff diplomatically without innocent bloodshed or whatever. And so Kefka's like while Leo was there, like at this particular point in time, Leo's the strongest. He's the most powerful out of all the generals at this particular time in the game. So Kefka can't go against Leo or anything like that because he's the general. He's the right hand man. So Kefka can't go against him because Kefka he would body. So what Kefka does is like Leo's like, we're gonna figure out a diplomatic way so we don't have to keep risking our soldiers' lives or whatever. You know, Kefka doesn't give a fuck. He's like, that's what they're used for. They're soldiers. That's what they're supposed to be for. Supposed to use them as fodder. So, anyways, Kefka like forges this letter. It's like, hey, you have to go back to the kingdom of Gustal because the emperor wants to see you. It's an emergency. So he goes, he follows the orders and goes back to the emperor. And he tells Kefka, don't do nothing stupid while I'm gone. Kefka's like, yeah, I'm not gonna do nothing. This motherfucker, this is on 16-bit. This motherfucker
like a child.
takes fucking poison and poisons the water supply that Doma relies on, and it ends up killing every single person in that kingdom, including the king and Sion, who ends up joining your party, kills his wife and child.
Oh shit! So he got motive to fuck that motherfucker up now.
Yeah, so he kills the whole entire kingdom by poisoning the water. Everybody drinks the water. They all like every person died except for Sion. Sion's the only person that didn't drink the water. Everybody else died, including his wife and child. So like he goes on a fucking rampage. He just invades the base and just starts going on a rampage. You help him or whatever. You end up beating the army that was there, but Kefka ends up getting away. So he joins you. So you end up going through this forest, and this is like one of the things that like made me so sad as a child, and I was like actually crying. This is like I'm a child getting emotions from a video game, which I thought would never make me emotional. But so you run into this thing called a ghost train.
Yeah, I know about the ghost train.
You don't think nothing of it.
Yeah,
but you have to. But then when you're on the ghost train, it's like, yeah, this is where we send souls of the departed to the next realm or whatever. Yeah, so obviously you guys you're not dead. So you're trying to stop the train. Your whole purpose is to stop the train so you can get off or whatever. And you end up stopping the train. You fight the train or whatever. You end up stopping it. And right as you're getting off the train, finally getting off, Sion's wife and son get on the train, along with basically the whole Doma kingdom. All their spirits get on the train, and he sees them, and he tries the train, pulls off, and he tries to jump back on the train, and obviously he doesn't make it. But like as the train is going away, his wife says, thank you for everything that you've done. I always love you. And like it was just that moment right there where you had to fucking see your son and your wife spirit go on a fucking train knowing you'll never see him again. I was fucking heartbreaking. Very heartbreaking. So yeah. Another memorial event about this game is so it gets to the part where like you learn about the War of the Magi, you learn how Gestalt previously invaded the world of the Espers, which are the summons, and like try to wreak havoc and take control of them. And basically that's how they were able to make Magitech armor. They were killing summons and turning them into what they call magicite, and then using that magicite and imbuing that magicite inside these machines, and their machines are able to like use magic and stuff like that.
Okay.
And so basically fast forward, the Emperor Gestalt, he gets everything he wants. We find what's called the floating continent, and you have these guys called the Warren Triad. The Warren Triad are these stone statues that they're basically gods, and one who steps in the middle of them will basically get the power of God and control the world.
What the hell?
So Emperor Gestalt is like, finally I've made it here. My mission is complete or whatever. My kingdom will be absolute. As Emperor Gestalt, the Gestalian army will rule all, yada yada yada. And Kefka's like, nah, nigga, I was using you. This is a 16-bit. Remember, he goes behind Emperor Gestalt, slits his fucking throat, and throws his ass off the fucking floating continent.
The fuck?
By the way, yeah, it's 16-bit. Okay, it's funny as shit. But it's some real shit. Yeah, he fucking like, yeah, I was playing you. I was using you this whole time to get this, and I'm gonna be God, and I'm gonna spread havoc and chaos across the whole world.
You want to be the Bashi.
So he kills the emperor, slits his fucking throat, throws him off the floating continent, and then he takes the power for himself. This is one of the few games where the bad guy wins. He wins, he becomes a god, and he fucking does what he was gonna do. He destroys the world. He destroys the world to a point where all the heroes that you have, they all just disbanded basically, and kind of were living their own lives basically. And Celeste, she ends up like, nah, we can't live like this. She's like, I'm gonna get the band back together and we're gonna be Kefka. By now, Kefka is like an almighty god or whatever.
Okay.
So like the whole world serves him. So people are alive because he wants them to be alive and stuff like that. He has like this thing called the Kefka Tower or whatever. And that's like his where he stays at, where he lives at, whatever like that. By the time you get to the end of the game, you get everybody back together. Everybody has like this refound, courage to fight Kefka and
they got this drive
and this tyranny for all. You realize after you beat Kefka, you realize that Kefka is a very sad person, which is why he wants to destroy the world. Because people call Kefka the Joker of Final Fantasy.
Yes.
Because you know how the Joker on Batman just does stuff.
He just does shit just to do shit. Yeah.
Well, everybody thought that, but Kefka actually was, basically Kefka did not have a good childhood at all.
Damn.
His parents, treated him like shit. Basically, he didn't know anything about. He didn't know what love was, and because of that, when he saw people happy and with love and shit, he wanted to rid the world of it. So basically, he ends up being a really sad character at the end, and yeah. So that's like a little gist of Final Fantasy VI, but it's the first game I've ever played in my life that, yeah, like I said, I had emotions. Like there were some parts I cried, there were some parts I laughed, there were some parts that made me angry. And like I never felt that in a video game before until I played that game.
Damn. You just said your age, dog.
Yeah.
But hey, low key, I'll finish the game. I played bits and pieces of it. I never finished it.
And there's only one more moment I would say, like that's not part of Final Fantasy VI. It's just a quick one.
Yeah.
It's called Tales of Fantasia. So back in the day, this is when like emulators and mods was like a brand new thing. And
okay.
Download emulators and ROMs. This when the ROM sites was like building rampant and stuff, especially for Super Nintendo and Sega.
Yeah.
PlayStation was just coming out, so there wasn't no really good PlayStation emulator at the time. But we played this game called Tales of Fantasia. It's the first Tales of game that ever came out, and it never came to America until the Game Boy Advance, but it was in Japan. But the ROMs, but these ROMs, people would like translate them.
Yeah, they'll translate ROMs.
Yeah, it'll be fully in English or whatever. So we end up playing Tales of Fantasia, and basically the gist of the game is this guy named Dios comes and attacks the world and tries to destroy the world. He tried to steal the seed of Yggdrasil, which is this tree of life, and if he steals that seed of Yggdrasil, basically it will destroy our world.
Damn.
So the elders before you or whatever, they stop him and turn him into stone. Okay. Basically, they think that's the end of it.
I remember playing this shit, dog.
Yeah, apparently, he breaks. Eventually, during your time, he breaks out. And some of the elders that helped seal them, some of the warriors that helped seal them in the first place, are still alive. Yeah, and they actually join the party and help you throughout the game. But basically, he breaks out and like he wreaks havoc on the world. He steals the seed of Yggdrasil, and like your main objective is to stop him.
Yeah. So
you end up like going through time because like there's like a little time basically thing that happens in the game, which is weird. Kind of reminds you of Chrono Trigger. Yeah, so you end up finding like secret. You end up finding Atlantis basically, and Atlantis is like. It's like basically our year, like in the 2000s. There's flat screen TVs. There's AI talking to you and shit, or whatever. And you're trying to figure out like how this advanced, how this advanced this advanced civilization was here this whole time. So basically, in a nutshell, when you finally, towards the end of the game, when you meet Dios, and this made me feel bad too. This is another game that made me feel like I felt like a complete dickhead. All right, so Dios is doing all the shit in your world. You thinking like, yeah, he just wants to take your seed of Yggdrasil and just destroy the world. Like, what's his purpose? He doesn't tell you his real purpose. So it's just like, because so basically his purpose is he's a hero from another. He's an alien from another planet.
Yeah.
He's an alien from another planet, and he uses time travel to like travel back to Earth when the seed was first when the seed was first dropped from the tree, so he could take the seed. Now, his whole purpose of taking the seed was his world was dying. He was the last of his kind. His world was dying, and he needed the seed of Yggdrasil to save his own planet and save all the people in it. So basically, when you fucking kill him at the end, you condemned his planet and everybody in it.
Damn.
And you just feel like a complete asshole at the end. But it's like, hey, we saved our world though.
I'm saying it's
That
either
nigga
him,
world-
it's either him or us.
Yeah, basically, and like he's such a dickhead throughout the whole entire game. He doesn't really tell you much, like as far as like why he's doing what he's doing, but that he just needs to do it. This is his purpose or whatever like that. And you know, when you tell somebody that, like, oh, he's just blowing smoke out his ass. He just wants to, you know, he just wants to do this shit. But like now at the end, when you fucking kill him, you find out like, yeah, I was getting the seed to save my planet because my planet was dying. I needed the seed to rebuild my planet and save everybody in it. But now that you killed me, everybody on my planet is fucking dead. And the advanced civilization from Atlantis was part of his fucking civilization. So they basically crash landed. They basically landed on Earth and made a civilization back in the past that was so high tech and advanced. But they end up, you know, the flood or whatever killed them all and they end up dying.
Like his Halo.
Yeah. But actual flood waters or whatever, not like the flood like them.
Not the alien race.
Yeah, but you know, the city was still up and running though, like because you know it was advanced technology. So like, water didn't expect any of the electrical systems or any of the AI that protected the hidden Atlantis and protected it or whatever. But that was basically that was technology from his planet, basically. But yeah, that was one thing. Like I just felt like I didn't feel accomplished after beating that game. I felt like a complete dickhead. I'm like, yeah, I saved my planet, but I just destroyed. I mean, this man just condemned. We just condemned this man's planet and everybody in it. So
Shit.
this is on the Super Nintendo, by the way.
Yeah, these some old ass games.
Gripping stories, man. I'm like I said, I'll put you on if you play JRPGs like on the Super Nintendo. There's a really good ones, and they have really deep stories and. Yeah, they'll change your life, man. You think like some of the RPGs now have good stories, but back then they had some deep shit and adult themes that you like would never think that would be on a Super Nintendo game.
Shit, I believe it. They had Cyberpunk and Warhammer back then, and that's what some of them stories that came from.
Yep, there's actually a Cyberpunk game for the Super Nintendo. If you ever heard of Shadowrun, that's based in the Cyberpunk universe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard of that motherfucker. Alright, well shit, I got 2 more games. Like I said, these stories are short. Y'all probably played these games. I'm gonna do probably one after another. Jordan, do you got like another story?
It's not really a story. It's just like a time and place, like AKA Fortnite when it first came out. It was this fun little. It was a fun little game nobody knew about, but it just all of a sudden the game, it just
You talking about the
it
OG
went
one?
from being I'm talking about when it first
Save the world.
came out, like,
yeah, when
I
it first
remember-
came out,
yeah.
you had pinatas, you had to fight zombies.
Mhm.
It was a tower defense game. Yeah, I remember
What
that.
Okay.
Fortnite.
And
The
Fortnite.
original
Oh, yeah.
Fortnite.
The original Fortnite. Oh, let's talk about
was
that.
a zombie game.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Go ahead.
So yeah, yeah, that game was a zombie game. I remember. You know why? You know why, Kwame? You know why we know that game?
Yeah, because
Because we played a game that was created before that called Paragon, and it was promoting it through Paragon.
Yep.
And we're not gonna talk about it. This is the main reason why I don't like fucking Fortnite. is because they fucking canceled Paragon and canceled it because so Fortnite wasn't really popular like that at the time, right?
It wasn't.
That's
And then
true.
they released because you had to pay. First of all, Fortnite was not free.
It was like
You had to
30,
pay
40
for it.
bucks.
It was like 40. It was like 40 bucks. You had to pay for Fortnite, and at that time that was like back in November, early November. They released the battle royale mode of it, and it was like, hey, the battle royale version of this game is free.
Yeah, and it was fun.
Yep.
And
Yep.
It was fun.
it got so popular. It got so popular, and it made them so much money within. Well, I would say between November and January of the following year, it made them so much money in that little small bit of time that they said, "Fuck Paragon. We're taking everybody that's working on Paragon, and we're going to work on Fortnite." And that's why Paragon got canceled.
You know the funny thing
Yeah,
about it.
I mean,
Go ahead, Jordan.
nah, go ahead, man.
Nah,
And
'cause-
Paragon, and Kwame would tell you because we used to play that shit religiously. I used to go on a little website and check my rank and elo and all that shit. Like I enjoyed that game. That's probably the best MOBA I've ever played in my life. And they just said fuck it and canceled it.
See, the thing is, they
Yeah,
got like a big
my cousin was mad about that too.
for real. They got a beta for
'cause you-
another game that's similar to that, but I don't really care for
I
that.
don't- Fuck
Okay.
predecessors, because you know what? That little bitch RG Ace that used to bitch and stuff on Paragon, he made that game. So fuck predecessor. Yeah. Yeah, you remember
No, I
RG
was
Ace?
talking-
Yeah, he made predecessor.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just saying, like, Fortnite in general became a household name. It became like this super popular game, not only amongst gamers, but like just with the general public. Like you saw it on, celebrities playing it, basketball, NBA players, football players playing it. It was just like this. It was just a phenomenon to watch it go from being a game you build just with friends, it's just this silly little battle royale, to this all of a sudden you have. I remember not the exact date, but I remember the exact moment when I knew it was gonna be pop, like more than just, oh, it's just a game. It was when Ninja. It was like late at night, but Ninja was playing, and then someone said to Ninja, "Hey, he was playing with Drake and Travis Scott at the time, like just in just as a squad, right?" And so I forgot who, one of my friends hit me up, and he was just like, "Hey, Ninja's playing with Drake and Travis Scott." I mean, to see those two worlds clash on like a small screen, and I think for the time for Twitch as well, that was one of their biggest or most viewers at that time. It was one of the most viewers, had like over 500,000, I think, close to like 600,000 people watching. This is at I think this is at like 2 a.m. in the morning or something like that. It was like 1:30, 2 a.m. in the morning, because they were playing on the West Coast, whatever. But essentially, you had this gamer god Ninja playing with just celebrities, like just not even random celebrities, just like high profile celebrities. You got Drake and Travis Scott playing Fortnite. Like, I mean, if somebody would have went back in time and told you that, you'd be like, okay, you lying, that's not gonna happen. But I mean, hey, lo and behold, it became this. At that moment, that's when it just catapulted into basically beyond what we know it is today.
Yeah. And even though I fucking hate that game, I respect everything it's done, like as far as like the culture and what it's done to get as big as it's got. I do respect that. I respect they be on point with the skins, they be on point with the collabs they have and the guest characters and stuff.
As well.
Yeah, they basically the Fortnite is part of it's part of the culture. They became part of culture, especially the culture of social media. Any kind of meme or dance that's created, they'll fucking put it in the game. So
yep.
I mean, like I said, I don't hate on what they've done, as a game, but I just hate them because, they fucking killed my game in order to make that game, and I don't like that. They ain't had to do that. They didn't have to.
But
do
You're right. At that time, they didn't have to do that, but I mean, in their heads, think about it. Like they got these two games going on, and all of a sudden, it needs this demand because of so many people are coming to play it. You're just like, oh, you got like I don't know how many people were playing at the time, but it was an uptick in popularity after that moment.
Right,
Well,
and
so,
then on top of that, like at the time, Paragon was more popular. They had more players on Paragon than they had Smite, which at the time Smite was a big MOBA, still is a big MOBA.
Yeah,
but, like for you to have more numbers, for you to be out for like a year and like have more numbers than Smite, like you're going somewhere. So I'm like, we going somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like. But then they just said, nah, fuck it. Everything is going, all our money is going to straight Paragon. Fuck everything else.
yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, everything going to Fortnite. Fuck Paragon. And that shit, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was salty as fuck. And I still am salty about it. That's why I don't play Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite on principle, not because the game is shitty or it sucks. I don't play Fortnite because principle.
That's fair. That's fair.
Alright. But shit. I got 2 more games. They just short. One game I got is Resident Evil 4. Surprised the hell out of me. That game was good as hell. But the part.
Hold on,
Go ahead.
Hey, hold on, Fabio. I'm sorry. Before you continue, I have to say one thing. What we did to JJ on Valhalla. I still got that video.
What? I'm glad you brought that back up.
That shit was funny. I bet, Jordan, we gotta show you that video. I still got that video, bro. That shit was funny as hell, yo.
Alright.
We beat the fuck out of JJ on that shit.
Alright, so did both of y'all play Resident Evil 4?
Yes.
I played the VR version. I haven't played the other whatever version. Or the other.
The remake, or you didn't play the original?
No, I never played the original. I just played the one on MetaQuest. That's it.
Okay.
Shit, it don't matter because this particular part happened on each part right here. So there's a part of the game where you still in the village. It's still early. You still trying to get your bearings. First time you ever played the game like this, and you meet up with this punk ass Spaniard called Louise, and you meet him in like a shack, and you getting your guns ready. You tell Ashley to go hide somewhere because I think you actually got Ashley at this point, if I can remember. Yeah, you got Ashley, and then a whole bunch of damn infected because they weren't zombies. Yeah, I'm trying to watch how I word it. There's a whole bunch of infected coming at you, and you had to hold down that damn shack with you and Louise for like a good minute too.
That's what the niggas came with the torches and shit.
Yeah, with a good minute too. It was at nighttime. You can go outside and everything like that, but it wasn't a good idea. Let me tell y'all, I've been stuck on that part for like a good hour or two. Cause I'm like, damn, when the hell will they stop spawning the fucking zombies? and it lasts for like a hot minute too. Like they kept coming. Louise kept giving you ammo. I kept running out of ammo. Like I missed the fucking zombies, or I either die or like something that happened, or I like get glitched out. And you just had to hold down the fucking porch until like the game was like, okay, they done. You yeah, that's that. And the second game I want to talk about is The Witcher 3. I don't know if y'all played it. I don't know if y'all ever want to play it. I don't know. The game snuck up to me, man. That game should have been Game of the Year that year. It probably was. The DLC is awesome, by the way, if y'all never played the game. There's a particular quest on The Witcher 3 on the DLC where there's a guy just sitting on a lake, and you just roll up to this motherfucker now. Like somebody already told you about the guy beforehand, but you just roll up to this motherfucker and he's just sitting on a lake, and he was like, yeah, there's a sword on the lake, man. Only the greatest warrior can get this damn sword out of the lake, and the sword is in the lake, but you're walking on top of the lake too, and you sitting there, you like, damn, how the fuck do I actually get in the lake? He was like, yeah, you gotta like fight me to get the sword out the lake type shit. And this is loosely based now. So you end up fighting the dude, he's like strong as hell, but you had to do something in particular that actually weaken him. So you can actually fight him imano to imano. Then like once you actually like fight this man on top of a lake like that, and it's an epic fight, that man's like, hey man, you're worthy enough to actually get this damn sword. Go ahead and get it. And your ass fall in the lake after you beat his ass. And you end up getting this fucking sword. And I'm like, damn, Witcher 3 got some good ass fucking storytelling going on, man. Witcher 3 is gold. When Witcher 4 come out, that shit gonna wipe the floor with any game that come out. I'm calling it. Any game that on Project Red make, they be in their bag. Give them boys money.
Yeah, because I mean, I know they had a bad thing with the with Cyberpunk, but they eventually fixed it.
Yeah, they fixed it.
Yeah, they fixed it.
And that DLC, I don't know if you guys played the DLC for that shit. That shit is awesome. That DLC is really good. I wasn't expecting that DLC to be that good for that game.
Okay.
But it's honestly very good.
Okay. And shit, that's my last moment. I'm gonna probably pocket this down topic.
I was gonna say, in response to Resident Evil,
yeah,
I will say this: playing VR and hearing those infected people coming after you, and like I my first time playing it, I was like, yo, what the hell? Because they right behind you sometimes. I'm just like, okay, turn around, shoot, pop, turn around, shoot. And then what's the clay monsters that can regenerate themselves? I don't know what they're called.
The regenerators.
Oh, the regenerators. I used to hate when they just grab you and pull you towards them.
That's the only time in the game I was scared as fuck. I was low-key fucking nervous.
I did not like playing that in VR, but holy cow!
Yeah,
I'm trying to run away.
They pull up on you.
Shoot! I'm like, and they aren't scary looking, but they just look. Ugh, they're like. I'm like, yo, what are you? You don't look human. You don't even look alien. You just look like a blob of nothing. And it's just like, ugh.
They look like a damn crackhead. They look like crackheads. That's what they do. They look like, they look like naked. Like you ever see a naked crackhead asking you for money? That's what they look like.
And them niggas nervous. Man, all right, damn it, shit. Okay, cool.
You got some change on you, and then the shit that scared me the most when I first ran into him, because me and my friend Mikey was playing it. I remember I stayed the night I stayed at his house the whole weekend after I got the game, and we just like played and beat it in one weekend. But yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm just aiming at it. I'm like, oh, you're supposed to aim at the little bugs on it or whatever. So it's like, it's a good distance away or whatever. And that nigga stretched his arms out and pulled me towards him, and fucking spikes came out. Man, I about damn shit myself. That shit was scary as fuck.
Nah, Resident Evil 4 had some moments, man. Remember that damn big ass monster that was invisible in Resident Evil 4? A lot of people always forget about that fucking boss.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's in the fucking sewers and shit. That didn't really scare me, man, but that was an interesting fucking boss fight. Hey, Resident Evil 4 goated, dog.
Yeah, it was Resident Evil 4 was actually fairly good. It was really good, though. It was a really good game.
I hate Ashley though. I hate her so much, bro. She gets me in so much trouble, man.
Oh,
like, hey,
bro,
bro,
fuck
get
Ashley.
out of my way.
Hey,
get out of my way.
Hey, you know how like the enemies like will like not hit her or whatever. Yeah, the enemies be whopping the shit out of her on the remake. Like the enemies will literally like go after her and hit the fuck out of her. Like they be like, "Fuck you" and hit her.
Yeah, cause the thing is, she can't hide. She gotta stay on you. So it's like she either close up on you or far away on you. Like you can't tell her to go hide.
Yeah,
you know what made me mad about Ashley too? At the end of the game, after all the shit she put you through, she tried to give you some ass at the end of the game. Like, bitch, I don't want that shit, man.
She trying to give you a little
like,
R&R.
Yeah, she tried to give Leon. So she tried to offer that nigga. She tried to get that man the butt. Like, hey, nigga, no.
She just wanted to give that man a piece of pussy, man. What's wrong with giving Leon a piece of pussy after saving her, man? That's all she. That's all she was willing to give.
She tried to give him some pity, but yo,
Yeah, there's nothing
she
wrong
was
with
an ass. Yeah, she was an asshole. No, because she was an asshole the whole game with this man. Like getting this man to save her and shit, being demanding and like a little fucking brat. And like at the end, you want to give me some ass? Nah, fuck that.
No, she was gonna give him a piece of pussy, man. She was gonna break that shit off.
Man, Leon don't want no pussy for nobody but Ada, and maybe Huntington. Huntington, like he was flirting with her a little bit. He did was flirting with her, but like nah, not no Ashley. She was a little girl, man. No,
she was a little. I think she was like a teenager. Like
she was like 8. She was like 18, 19.
She was like 19. She was 19, right?
Yeah, like he ain't want that, man.
It just seemed like a little kid to me. So I was like, bro, if you don't take your
man, Leon was like 22, 23. He was in his peak 20s,
he was older. He was older than that. I think he was close to 30.
But how long did the infection last?
Because he was in his 20s when
Resident Evil 2.
Yeah,
he was 22.
And then it was like Resident Evil 4 is like what 5 years later or something like that. I think it's like 4 or 5 years later.
So he was like 27 then. Yeah, you right. That damn Leon. I hope he in number 9.
I hope so too.
Yeah,
I just don't understand. I'm not understanding because everybody keeps saying 9. They showed 9.
Yeah, it showed 9.
I think they showed 9, but like usually, I don't think Requiem is going to be a numbered game. I think they're going to actually have a Resident Evil 9 come out. I don't know, but I know that's what I'm thinking. But I mean, that's just my theory on it because it's just weird as fuck. The character that you're playing with is weird because nobody fucking knows who her mom is unless you play Outbreak, which Outbreak, everybody's trying to play Outbreak now to understand the story. But I played Outbreak when it first came out, and I played Outbreak on my fucking PS2 internet and stuff. That game was really fun. I honestly, that game had a lot of systems in it that they should have put in other Resident Evil games. The co-op was fun. It was just a different game altogether. I really enjoyed Outbreak and Outbreak 2. But like her mom was one of the few survivors or whatever that you play as, and then like now you play as her daughter, which makes no sense because her mom doesn't appear in any other game. She doesn't really have significance other than the fact that she's one of the few survivors at a Raccoon City thing. But I'm thinking that the game is going to have multiple points of view. So I'm thinking like it's going to have like her daughter there. Her daughter's looking for her mom. And then maybe there's going to be a gameplay later down the line that they show it like maybe Jill or Leon or whatever like that. So we'll see. I just find it weird. That it's just like this random ass character that nobody really knows about. So.
Right. Well, if y'all got all y'all moments out, enjoy them.
I got mine out.
Yeah, good.
And might roll through the top of the game with the other people next time. And this the first time Aunt missed one too. That damn man.
Yeah.
But shit. Let me go ahead and pause this sucker. Don't know what the topic's gonna be for next week. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that.
That's all good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Other than that, y'all be easy. I'm gonna start doing quotes at the end. Be cool and shit. Man, but not tonight though.
All right, man. All right, man.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
All right, man. Peace.
Thank you for watching all the way through to the end of the video. We have more content for you all to explore, so please follow our other platforms at Real Gamers Speak on Spotify and Twitch.